Hey, Rush. All right.
Hey Tyler. Hey Robert. Hey
Wait,
Jasmine.
you was driving around or something?
I'm on my way to the
Hey,
school.
Okay.
Yeah, if anybody need a kit today, I'm there. They ain't got no excuse.
See, helping y'all out. Um, see, no, I did that wrong. Okay. I think it's a okay. Eh, Lord. That what you were looking for? Yes, it was. Okay. I don't do that. All right. Everybody should be logged in. I see Gabe's here. Okay. Let me do attendance. Everybody's here early. That's pretty cool. Well, not well, almost everybody. Robert, Jasmine, Gabriel. Let's see here. Let's do attendance. Okay. What's this? Where is it at? Yes, I know. I know. Okay. Hey, Robert. Let's see. Gabe. Miss Ray. Save attendance. Okay. There we are. Okay. Now let's take a look at who did what real quick. Yeah, in about 4 minutes we do our norms. Just checking on some things. See how everybody fared. Hope your weekends were fruitful. Probably got some rest. Maybe. Um, let's take a look here. Oh, there's Jalen. Okay. Today, what are you working on today? Okay. Some people are almost done. Okay, yeah, just gotta get Stucky on point. Okay, so I see what y'all have to still do. April, Stucky, White. Okay, so we gotta do this section, y'all. Alright. What else y'all gotta do? hmm Okay, some people are done with this. That was what's due today is medical machines, but some people have started on it. Alright. So Gabe, all you gotta do is looks like Home of the Future. Same with you, Stucky. Um, it's the only section everybody hasn't done. And then tomorrow we're doing designing the ultimate prototype. Okay, so I want to get caught up. Let me set this up for you all. Now I'm starting to put zeros in where stuff is not completed, or not zero, but like at least 50%. So today we're supposed to be just finishing up with medical machines. So far, you should have perfect playlist done, Home of the Future, Data Champions, Game Development Studios, and Medical Machines almost completed. All right. because we started on all this stuff last week. But we're gonna go through our norms and stuff in 2 minutes, and I'm gonna reintroduce you the objective, word of the day, and all that. And Mr. Rush will be announced. Are you Rush? You able to read? Or are you still in motion?
Oh man, I'm not. Listen. I'm the greatest to ever done it.
Okay, all right. Let me do.
I'm always able to
Yeah,
participate.
yeah,
Always. I don't care what
yeah,
I'm doing.
yes, sir. Okay, all right. I got Kanasia. Welcome to class. All right, y'all all might want to log into to Endeavor right now. In Edsby, I've already put the link. Everyone's pretty much registered from what I can see. I'm trying to scroll down. There we go. Did I get Jalen? I gotta get his name and save that. Okay. I don't see the conceptions. All right. To follow up with them. Like you said, you gotta hunt the kids down. Go get him. All right. A few minutes, man. Batman reference. All right. 904. As a reminder, uh, if I have to call your name multiple times and your camera's off, it's gonna remove you and mark you absent. You'll get a zero for today. Now it's better to just stay in class all the time because if you're participating, reading, the prompts, answering the assessment questions, you get about anywhere from 50 to 60 points total because I'll be asking for students to, read or respond. So pay attention. That's like the first part of your grade. Pay attention. And one of our norms is be attentive and participate. So right now, I'm going to go to this screen. It's going to work with me. There it goes. All right, Rush, you have the floor.
Copy that. All right. Let me see who in here. All right. So, Gabe, you can start us off with the norms.
Eyes right to another person, education, customer sector will never be having with Scott ourselves, our school, our family, and sell the concept for student knowledge, acting as header. We take pride in self first. We respect the opinions of others. We respect the culture of the classroom. We are attentive, we participate. We are fast taking ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post-secondary Denver.
All right. Good job. Good job. All right. GGI Townhouse, Monday through Friday, 11:15 a.m., y'all. A lot of important information being shared, announcements being shared. That's how our data amongst the students are shared. So if you attend GGI Townhouse, you won't be lost in the sauce of what's going on around the school and just the important announcements and just the upcoming events, the contests, all kind of things that be going on. That this is where we announce it at. So definitely come. We have a special guest. It's all kinds of great topics we talk about, just all kind of things going on. Mr. Tyler gives you credit towards attending and participating in GGI Townhouse. That's another thing you could take advantage of. So if you need a little bit of extra help, a little bit of extra points, you might fall a little bit behind on the assignment. You might need something to make it up. You need to come collect points in his class and in GGI Townhouse. So be there, y'all, Monday through Friday, 11:15 a.m. Raspberry Pi kits, if you have one and there's something wrong, speak up so we can try to fix that. If you don't have one, speak up so we can try to get you one. Like, for example, today I'm on my way to the school as we speak. If anybody had needed one, and you spoke up, or will speak up now, we try to get you one. So that's just the thing, just an example of what I'm talking about. You speak up, you never know, we can help you out. So again, speak up if you need one. It's essential. It's important to have one. You know, it's towards some of our topics that we be having in the class. So let us know if y'all need one or something or replacement. All right, Kanisha, you can read this for some points. You need some points,
every
Kanisha?
Wednesday.
Oh,
Huh?
no, go ahead.
Every Wednesday and Thursday. Learn the code from the convenience of your home and get extra credit for some of your classes. The pandemic effect on the code and job market. While learning to code, the surprisingly broad benefits of code. Interested? Join by clicking the link at 4 p.m.
Good job.
That's code.
Stucky, you got the next one, Stucky.
In today's task, students will be able to complete the foundation SB. Hello, all Spring STEM students. Welcome to class. Inside SB, you can access all pre-recorded videos each class. These videos are normally ready to review by 4 p.m. daily.
All right, who we got? All right, Rob, you here, Robert? Robert. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Gabe. Go ahead, get the rest of the points.
MIT Scratch and Microsoft Code projects are required later. Most projects are possible to complete on a cell phone, however, functionality will be limited and actual personal computer is required to take advantage of the course. Computer science is a graduation requirement for the state of Illinois via the Board of Education. For any questions or concerns, email me at mtyler@camelotforkids.
Good job, good job. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Stucky, finish it up.
Shouldn't be able to utilize Everify and develop software to be able to analyze medical machines concept and maintain the animation where the days preceding.
Good job. Even though you said it so low, but you said it, so good job.
Yeah, the word is precedent. Who is AMB Nation? You cannot turn on your camera or respond. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so let's do this. Where's my thing at? There we go. Where did my mouse go? Okay, so again, we're supposed to be inside of, like I said, Everify or Endeavor. You want to make sure you're using medical machines. All right, medical machines, what you're using. Aaliyah Caffey just arrived. Let me marker present. Um, there we go. So if you go to Edsby, you basically have the information you need in case you don't have the website. I'm gonna put that in the chat again because some students may have forgotten what the website is. Right. So you'll see this is the wrong class. Go to computer science. If you see here, at the very top of the list, I tried to wait till like close to the start of class to post it, so you'll see at the top of your list, right? So you'll see here, project Everify, Endeavor Software Medical Machines. It's inside of ESB, right? So I'm gonna grab this, and the student will be able to read it. It should also give you the link information to get to Everify or Endeavor, in case you don't have it bookmarked. So let's do that. Okay. All right. So for 10 points, I can call on somebody or someone can choose who would like to read what's in the chat. Nobody? All right.
Hello,
Go ahead.
hello, computer scientists. This is the link to get started on the Ever5 website. Registration code. The link for my Bitmoji class is stay safe out there in the scene.
Right. Okay. Thank you. That's 10 points. So if you bookmark those two links, they'll give you the Bitmoji classroom in case you forgot what the objective was, or you want to know what are we doing, Tyler? Right. So this is that link is for this. But you are going to be now focusing your energies on. Let's go back to the chat here. The first link, it says the link to get started, as Miss Archie read. You want to click on that first. So then open it up because it might take a little time to load depending upon internet speeds. Okay, so if you're in Everfi now, here we go. We can see, well, I can see from the teacher view everything people have done, right? So with that said, we need to focus, if you haven't already, on medical machines. If you have a score like Mr. Mayweather's of 70, which is green, so it's decent, that means you'll be able to focus on the other modules you have yet to finish. And yes, you have to finish all of these sections. So if you did not, and if I'm looking at my list, finish Home of the Future, which was, man, last Tuesday. I'm looking at these notes, or Wednesday, I should say. You need to focus on getting that done. So students like Gabriel, Jalen, Ms. Archie, uh, only if you haven't done medical machines, and we're gonna review that. So Jalen, you haven't done medical machines, you should pay attention to that. We talked about Ms. Archie. You need to work on it with us. But these other sections, right? We're gonna finish up later on this week, and then we're gonna switch to Keys of the Future to get you guys ready or familiar with a couple of programming techniques, or not techniques, but jobs that you can have and what they actually do after college. I mean, after high school. So let's jump into medical machines. That's the section I'm going to now. You need to do that with me, so you'll be able to probably get some points, because students have told me, oh, the screen is too small. Well, that's because, you don't have the screen open with me, right? If you don't have the screen open with me, it's going to be hard for you to read it. I think they do that on purpose, so it forces you to go through the module with me. So please go to that now. So let me get back to, how do I go backwards? Let me go up here. There we go. And classes. Is it classes or it's courses? That's what it is. It's just for registration information. All right, we're going to come down here and we're going to go to the course. And once you get there, it's going to be a little bit of a load because it's all animated. But this is the screen you need to be on with me right now. So go there. Make sure you go into your account. You have your login information and everything. And we're going to go to, like I said, medical machines today. So I'm going to close this. I need to turn that off. And I need to change it so you can hear. So what I'm going to do is a little different. I'm going to switch my share feature to make sure this works. If it doesn't work by next period, I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to keep it on the entire screen. And come on, stop the presentation, dude. Have patience with these computers. There we go. And then I'm going to reshare as a tab so we can see that. All right, cool. And cool. Let's see how the audio is on your end. Yep, I see it transmitting. All right, I need you to go away. Okay, so we're going to go into medical machines. So everybody's paying attention. Let me mute myself so there's not overlap.
Good morning, doctor. Today you'll be meeting with patients and figuring out how to help them. In order to keep your patients happy, you need to address their needs accurately. Keep an eye on their satisfaction bars to see how well you're doing as you go along. You have some. It looks like this patient is filling out his intake forms. Click on his insurance and ID cards to help him get started. Great job! This patient intake form will help office administrators keep track of patient care and contact the insurance company for payment. It will also be part of the patient file for you, the doctor, to review. The nurse is getting ready to call back your first patient. Before you meet them, let's see how much you know about the process that a doctor goes through in order to diagnose a patient.
Time for assessments. Okay. So we have 5 questions. Each is worth anywhere from 10 to 20 points. But each student should get a chance to read them because, it's real big on literacy. So with that said, I'm going to go down the list, see who gets it first. Um, so, Miss Kathy, you just arrived. You there? Mm. Leah, you with us?
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Can you read what's on the screen there? You got to read the question and all the answers, and then select what you think is correct.
Can't really see it.
Okay. Are you logged in with us?
I haven't logged in.
Okay. So work on logging in. Click on the link in the chat, and then use the registration code to sign up as a new student. Okay. I'm going to come to, and you got to be on the screen with me, you all, so you can really see it. If not, you got to use my screen. Gabriel, can you read what's on the screen, all the answers, and then select one?
Which of the following method A? Which of the following is not a method a doctor would use to examine? Is B.
You got to read all the answers first, Gabe.
A. Listening to the patient explaining symptoms. B. Observing the patient through a telescope. C. Testing reflexes with a reflex hammer. D. None of the above.
Okay. And you said B? Is that the one you selected, Gabe?
Yes.
Okay. Jalen, what about you? What do you think the answer could be?
A.
A. Okay. Archie, what about you?
B.
You said D?
B.
B? Okay. Robert Johnson, are you with us? Okay. Somebody else. All right, Mr. Johnson, it's the last
Yeah,
time I.
I'm here.
Okay, you didn't respond like 10 minutes ago, family. Can you read? What answer do you think it is? Hello. Okay.
I'm trying, Pete.
Huh?
Guess he's
B.
trying to read it. I guess.
Okay. No, I couldn't hear him. I'm like, what is he saying?
B.
B. Okay. Jamar, what do you think the answer is?
B.
B. Okay. So everybody's saying B. All right. So that was Gabe that read that one. You're gonna go with B. The next question, Rush, you could choose. I gotta mark Jamar present. Ugh. Davis. Where's his name?
Kanisha can read.
Other than an X-ray, what are two medical imagining tools a doctor can use to diagnose a patient?
Read the 4 possible answers.
A. Echocardiogram and a reflex hammer. B. Computed topography and a stethoscope. C. Computed topography and echocardiogram. D. Stethoscope and a reflex hammer.
So what do you
In
think
your,
the answer is?
in your opinion.
Uh, D.
Okay. Who else? Did everybody give input? So what do you think the answer is? I got Archie's answer. I feel like a game show horse, Russ.
What you think it is, Jamar?
That's right. I let Rush do it last time. He's got a better game show host voice than mine's.
If it ain't, I feel like if it ain't C, it's B.
You got to choose one, man.
I go with B.
Okay. All right. Who
What you
else?
what you, what you go with, Kenyatta?
Oh yeah, she is here. I just marked her.
Kenyatta?
Um, C.
Okay.
What you think, Aaliyah?
B.
Okay, we got a lot of B's. Okay.
Bzz, bzz.
Who hasn't contributed? Everybody needs to contribute to
I
get
agree. I agree with B.
B.
You
Okay.
agree with B? All right.
Who did we get? I think it was Robert and Jalen, right?
Jamal can read next.
Okay. So we go B for time, second time. All right, there you go.
But Jamal.
Uh, you said read
Yeah.
an idea of explanation you make based on information you have that you then test through study and experimentation. It's called the hypothesis.
You gotta read all the answers too, Jamal.
Diagnosis, patient care plan, none of the above.
And
And
you
then
say
read
it's
and then
good.
read what and then read which one you think it is.
I say hypothesis.
Hypothesis. All right. So yeah, your answers, your options are diagnosis, patient care plan, hypothesis, and none of the above. So Jamar chose hypothesis. What do you think, Gabe?
I think
What do you
it's A.
okay? What do you think, Stucky?
Hey,
What do you think, Aaliyah? What do you think, Kenyatta?
I'll go with A.
All right, back to you, Aaliyah. What you think, Aaliyah?
Uh, I'll probably go with A too.
All right, last but not least, Kanisha, what you think?
C.
All right, we're going with the first one, Tyler. Let me know when.
What about Robert?
Oh, okay, Robert, what you think?
C.
Okay,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
so we're gonna go with the first one. All
Mm-hmm.
right, Rush. You write these points down so far.
Good job on everybody that's getting these points right now, collecting all these points, man. Good job, for real.
What was the answer?
Oh no, we don't got the definite answer yet, but these are all just y'all opinion answers. There's no definite right now. We just getting y'all opinion.
Oh,
But I'm saying good job for everybody that's participating, reading the answer, and y'all getting points and stuff like that. All right, so the next slide, let me see. Okay. All right, Gabe, you can read this next one, and then in the four possible answers.
A doctor will review a patient file and examine the patient A before the hypothesis, after making the hypothesis, after providing treatment under the bill. It's A.
Did you read all four possible answers? Huh?
Yeah.
All right, cool, cool. So you say A. What you think, Jamar?
hey,
What you think, Aaliyah?
I said A if you heard.
No. I know. I heard you. I was talking about. I was getting the answers from your peers, see what they think. Aaliyah, what you think? We got his answer, but we need to hear from y'all too, y'all opinions. All right, what about you, Stucky? What you think? What you think it is? Stucky.
Oh yeah. I think it would be B.
B.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Um, Kanisha, what you think?
I'll
A.
say B2.
Who that was? Kenyatta.
You had Kathy and Kenyatta speak at the same time.
Yeah, that threw me off. Kenyatta, you said it was what? You said A.
I'm gonna go with A.
A. Okay, and who else was that at the same time? Was that? That was Kathy.
That was
Yeah.
me. I
Oh,
said A.
Kanisha. Oh, A. All right, cool. So the majority answer sound like A. What you think, Robert?
A.
All right, cool.
And
Um,
Kathy has spoke. What did you say, Kathy, again? I was trying to take note.
Said B.
B. Okay. So we're gonna go with the first one. Keep these
mhm.
thoughts in your mind. You're gonna be answer these questions throughout the module. Who gets the last one, Rush?
We're gonna get that to Kenyatta.
When working with patients, the only important thing is getting the diagnosis right. True or false? True.
All right. So that's Kenyatta answer. So what you think, Kathy? What you think, Gabe? Gabe,
It's true.
what you think, Stucky?
True.
What you think, Jamar?
I'll
Uh,
say two.
What you say, Mar?
I say
It's either true or false.
let's say nah, it's false.
All right. What you say, Kathy? Because y'all talked at the same time.
I said I'll say false.
All right. What you think, Archie?
False.
All right. And Robert, what you think? Last but not least.
I think it's true.
All right, Tyler. That's everybody.
So we got like a split almost.
Yeah, a lot of people said
What are
true.
we doing? True or false? Majority, what do you
A
think?
lot a lot of them said true.
Okay. I was trying to keep it.
You're running late. Gather all the things you'll need in order to help your patients. Look at the list and click on each item in the scene as you find it. Move quickly so your patient doesn't have to wait too long.
All right, so this part is it's real easy. I think the hardest one to help everybody out to find was the tablet. It's right here by this basket, right? So you just locate the items, right? And then what else is on your list? They say the patient files. Anyone can tell me where they think the patient files is from the picture?
Yeah.
Okay, where is it at?
Mm, over there on the what you call that? The stand over there under that
You said over to the right or the left?
to the right under that that,
Some more?
that folder, that brown folder.
Ah, you the man. That's 5 points. All right, who can tell me where, let's see here, the lab coat is?
On the wall.
On the wall? Where on the wall? You gotta tell me left, right, middle, I don't know.
The middle.
All right.
Where the corner at?
Talking about this?
Yeah.
Very good. 5 points. What's next on our list? We got a stethoscope, reflex hammer. Those only two left. So tell me where's the stethoscope at? Gotta
I
tell me
got
where to go.
it.
You say what,
On the
Kenyatta?
desk.
It's right there on the
I
desk.
heard two people on the desk. All right. 5 points for both. All right, last one. Reflex hammer. Where's that thing at?
It's on the desk
It's on the desk where?
In the cup.
and the cup with them pencils.
I heard Gabe and Jamar. 5 points for both. All right.
Good job. As you learn about your patients, key data will be gathered on your tablet. You will then use that information to make decisions about how you'll care for your patients. Time to head over and see your first patient. Before you meet your first patient, take a look at his patient file to see his family and medical history along with his reason for visiting today. During each patient visit, be sure to address your patient's issues accurately and in a timely manner to make sure their satisfaction meter stays high. Learn more about your patient by clicking on the red flags. This is a big red flag. Knowing that he recently had a heart attack could be a sign of heart damage. Let's take note of this. It looks like his blood pressure is pretty high. That could definitely be related to feeling fatigued. Let's add that to your patient notes. Reviewing patient files before meeting patients is critical to good patient care. This file revealed 2 red flags that will help you guide the conversation with your patient and ultimately lead to diagnosis and treatment. Now it's time for the physical exam. Drag the items on the right onto your patient to learn more about what's going on. This information will help you develop a hypothesis or educated guess about what could be the problem. As you find key information, it will be recorded in your notes.
This past week, I've just been so tired. I can't get anything done. I've also been having a hard time breathing when I'm doing everyday things like going up and down a small set of stairs. Just yesterday, I started feeling a bit nauseated too. I recently had a heart attack, so I just want to make sure this isn't related.
That ain't your voice type.
Most normal hearts have 2 heart sounds. With this patient, you hear 3 heart sounds. This can indicate that the heart is not pumping blood normally.
No, that's not my voice.
The patient appears to be slightly pale. His legs appear to be swollen. Reflexes are normal. His legs definitely feel swollen. Great. You've gathered a lot of data on your patient. Use your patient notes to help you select one potential hypothesis below. This will help you determine your next step in figuring out how to help your patient.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause here for a second because this is what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be going through this module, and remember, you have a pre-assessment and a post-assessment at the end. So you can't just click on the wrong answers because you're scored. And I'm gonna go through and show everybody again what they have so far. Give you 10 minutes to work on it yourselves. But at the end of the 10 minutes, I want to see some results because I'm gonna refresh the scores. And you should have got some of this done because we're supposed to be doing it together, right? So again, if you're not sure where I'm at, let me put the objective up here. Somebody be able to read it for 20 points. I gotta share this tab so you can see it. Go. And you should be able to see it now, right? Yeah. So let's see who has not really gotten a lot of. Well, everybody got points from the assessment section. So you can raise your hand and wait 30 seconds, or I'll go down the list and call on a student. So who would like to read the screen? That's the objective and the word of the day. Classroom term of the day for 20 points.
Utilize
Students will be able to.
Students will be able to utilize Everify
Mm-hmm.
Endeavor software to be able to analyze medical machines concept. Classroom turn of the day is animation. Word of the day is precedent,
Precedent.
president,
Yep.
president.
Yep. Okay, so let's come out of this. I'm gonna come to the scores so everybody can see where they're at. This is, let me refresh this. This is not what I want to see.
Hey, Tyler, you said that was 20 points? What else
Yeah,
fast?
that was 20 points, but you got like five. You got it close to, for reading those sections. I want to say 35, 40 points for today. So yeah, even if you didn't turn something in, you'll get 50 points on your score. But let me get back to these reports for you all. If that answers your question, sir. Um, Endeavor. Okay, so here we are. So right, you know, if I go through, and these scores have been refreshed. If I'm looking at medical machines, like I said, Gabe is pretty much done with medical machines. But all he has to do is go back and do Home of the Future and designing your ultimate prototype. We're going to be working on that tomorrow. So you want to get caught up if you have a lot of spots that you haven't done. Like Stucky, you got to go back and do game development still, medical machines, and Home of the Future. All right, Home of the Future, we started on, I think it was, I lost them. Oh, Lord. We started on Home of the Future on Tuesday last week. Right. So this section has to be done by a lot of people. All right. Try to get this done because these are double credit assignments. Uh, who else has did medical machines? Kenyatta's done with it. Larry's done with it. So Kenyatta, you just got to work on Home of the Future and stuff. And same thing for Larry. So y'all knock this out. Stucky, he okay. I already talked to him. So everybody knows what they got to do, right? 10 minutes. If you have not started on medical machines, you want to do that now because a lot of students already got it done. Do I got So Jamar, you got to register. That's what it is. I don't see your name yet. So you're new to it. It seems like you got to get started on it though. You got to get caught up. So register. Let me put the registration link and the actual link to the site in the chat one more time. What you do is you go to the link that's in the chat and you put the registration code in. Now we've been working on this since last Tuesday. All right. We're going to be by Wednesday going into a whole new section. It's called Keys to the Future. In fact, I'm going to be doing all periods just to get some of these grades up. It's a real simple process, same assessment scoring, but it teaches you more about things you're going to be doing outside of high school. Okay. So let me give you a timer. We'll come out of this. Then we're going to take a look at how far we've gotten in 10 minutes. Do share outs, review our objective one more time for points. And then I'm going to give you the information for Townhouse. Somebody will be able to read that for 10 points. But that's after the 10 minutes is up. So try to get some of this medical machine stuff done. Again, if you have done it already and got a high score, focus on stuff you haven't done, like that Home of the Future. Yeah, what's going on, Jamar?
Once I create the account, click start.
Yeah. You on Endeavor?
Yeah, hold on.
Right. And then you're gonna go to medical machines. That's what we're working on right now.
You say medical?
Medical machines?
Okay, Endeavor start.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Should do you see the part where it says medical machines? It's like buildings, right? And then at the bottom they have names for each one.
Now it took me to a survey.
Oh, you got to do that. I forgot about that. Do that first, Jamar, because you starting at the beginning.
Okay.
But
All
finish
right.
the survey first. Yeah. Good job. I'm sorry, Jamar. Did you have another question, or was your hand just still raised from last time? I'm confused. raise his hand again? So you didn't have a question? No?
No, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. Okay, so that was an old raised hand. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, I'm answering these questions though. It's
No,
asking like,
no,
what
you
about
good. You good, man. I was just confused. I didn't lower your hand, so that's why I was thinking you had a question. Just work on that survey. Because after the survey, you should be able to jump into the medical machines.
yeah, this something different. This asking me other questions.
Probably about like what you want to do with your life or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the field guide. Yeah, you can fill all that out. You're just now starting. So just let me know when you finally get to medical machines. See what happens. All right, so 2 more minutes. I'm gonna check on the grades and we're gonna review our objectives and stuff, and we're gonna get ready for next period. Grab the townhouse information. Yes, I know I'm presenting, computer. I need to post it in all the classes again for you guys too. Can I grab it in one? I gotta do it in two sections, I bet. R. Okay, it didn't get the link. It's okay. And yes, I know. Let's grab this. No. Copy link. That's that one. And then we need the link to GGI. And lastly, Zen. Zen. Okay. There we go. All in one WAP. All right. How much time we got left on this clock? A few more seconds. Let me get the objective ready. Represent. See if it's correct now. Yeah, it fixed itself. Cool. Okay. Ooh, let me start that timer. Where'd that thing go? Starts ringing. There it is. Another email. Okay. All right. So who would like to read the objective for 20 points? It's the last time it'll be read, and then we're going to get ready for our GGI next period. So should I go down the list? Okay. Archie, go ahead.
Students will be able to utilize Everify Endeavor software to be able to analyze medical machines concept. Classroom term of the day is animation. Word of the day is precedent.
There you go. Awesome. Okay. So it's one other thing we can do for points. There is a survey going out, everybody. So it's coming through EDSB. And what I've been doing is I've been cross-referencing with Mr. Ortiz on students who have completed or not. I think it's called the 5 Essential Survey. I think it's being sent out. Please complete that. That helps us do better as a staff, and it also gives us input from an outside source on how we can help you better, right? Or how we can improve. So fill that out. Once I find out about that, that is actually counting as an exit slip. So you guys can be recovering some points for at least finishing that. All right. I'm not sure who this is. We have Townhouse and GGI information right here. So in the chat, I just put it 9:51 a.m. Something I would like anyone who is ready to read it for 10 points. So who would like to read it, or should I call on someone? You gotta have your chat open to see it. This is me trying to see who's paying attention. Jamar left. Okay. Okay, so how about Gabriel? Can you read what's in the chat there? I'm only asking him because his camera's off. Can't see him.
Utilize Everify Endeavor software
No.
to
Get in the chat. 9:51 a.m. Townhouse. Read that part.
Townhouse and GGI is mandatory for all students' life skills class. Also, there are tons of awesome opportunities that students can take advantage of. Log in today and gain extra credit points for participating.
All right. So the rest will see you there in Zen. But definitely save these links you need. Let's Code is every Wednesday and Thursday. That's definitely a lot of points for you all. So look, it's 9:51. I'm gonna give you time to stretch your legs and get ready for next period. Your next period starts at 10 a.m. So I'll see you guys later. If not, I'll see you at GGI. You're free to log off and move to your next class or get ready for your next class. Robert, Kathy, you there?
Yeah.
You can get ready for your next class period, dear. So I was telling you guys.
All right.
All right.